30 words in use. Exacerbate, make things worse. The situation was exacerbated by the presence of police and journalists. They went to the doctor, but instead of improving, his health exacerbated. Innocuous, harmless, causing no damage, inoffensive. This rabbit is an innocuous animal. It was an innocuous question, but they misinterpreted it. Spurious, false, incorrect, not genuine, misleading. The information they are handling is spurious. He was arrested in 1979 on spurious corruption charges. Affable, friendly, easy to talk with. She's an affable girl. Since he wanted to be voted the most affable boy at school, Jason always had a smile for everyone. Disparage. To speak of someone in a disrespectful manner. They are disparaging me. It is never right to disparage people based on ethnicity. Flagrant. Something obviously bad done in public, scandalous, loudly offensive. It is a flagrant attack. After the basketball player committed a flagrant foul, he was kicked out of the game. Dogmatic. With strong opinions, won't change their mind. The dogmatic zealot won't listen to me. I don't mean to come across as dogmatic, but I'm certain I am correct on this issue. Phlegmatic. Phlegmatic means calm, someone who doesn't react, cool, not angry. He remains phlegmatic despite all of his difficulties. The minister of my church is a phlegmatic man who never seems to get upset about anything. Trepidation. A feeling of fear because something bad is about to happen. Their visit filled me with trepidation. Shaking with trepidation, the young man faced his fear of heights by skydiving. Sycophant. A person that gives too many compliments expecting something in return. Don't listen to him. It's just a sycophant. The king was surrounded by fake friends and sycophants. Exonerate. Say that a person is innocent after accusing them of something. Release from prison. Remove blame. The prisoner was exonerated. Unfortunately, the video footage does not exonerate Hank of the robbery charges. Copious. In large quantity. It is raining copiously. It takes a copious amount of food to suppress my hungry appetite. Capitulate. To give up, to surrender. The general decided to capitulate. I never thought my brother would capitulate and allow me to drive his car for a week. Gregarious. Sociable, friendly, seeking company of others, a synonym for affable. They are gregarious people. Gregarious people are likely to hang out with friends every weekend, while reserved people keep to themselves. Disparity, a great difference, inequality. The disparity is growing. There is a huge disparity between the crime rates in the urban cities and the crime rates in rural areas. Rural areas. Next one is extricate. Free someone from a difficult situation, escape a problem. We need to extricate ourselves from this mess. If the magician does not extricate himself from the water tank in the next 45 seconds, he will die. Elucidate, explain, clarify, make something clear and understandable. Allow me to elucidate the points you don't understand. An interpreter will elucidate the instructions for all not English speaking guests. Not English speaking guests. Assiduous, diligent, hardworking, persistent, showing care. He's an assiduous student. If you want to become a great piano player, you must be assiduous and practice often. Belligerent, aggressive, related to war, combative, hostile. I didn't like their belligerent attitude. You make more friends by being nice than you do by being belligerent. collusion, conspiracy, secret agreement, or cooperation. A collusion is starting among the new participants. The collusion between the oil companies is being investigated by the Justice Department. Ignominious, disgraceful, embarrassing. My father's behavior was ignominious. By getting drunk and dancing on tabletops, Sarah displayed ignominious behavior at a party. Gullible, very easy to fool. You can lie to them and they will believe you. Don't be gullible, it's clearly fake. The gullible couple pay a fortune for a car that does not actually exist. Tacit, something obvious that doesn't need to be said to be understood. I thought I was tacit, that's why I didn't tell you. Holding hands might be tacit acknowledgement that a boy and a girl are dating. Inane, silly, childish, meaningless. Don't bother me with inane comments. When my sister and I get together, we tend to do inane things like dressing up as cartoon characters. Ominous, threatening, a warning or feeling that something bad will happen. The gray clouds look ominous as we set our picnic. The broken window was an ominous sign someone had broken into their home. Inconsequential, something so small that it's not worth noticing, unimportant, insignificant. It was decided that Pluto was too inconsequential to be a planet. While you may consider my feelings to be inconsequential, they are very important to me. Opulent, rich, displaying great wealth. He comes from an opulent house, money is not a problem. Because the movie star made over $10 million a film, she was able to maintain an opulent lifestyle. Meager, small in quantity, insufficient. Until the snowstorm is over, we must be careful with our meager food supplies. The meager meal left us hungry. Inhibit, restrain, make it more difficult to progress or grow. Keeping it small, encumber. Trauma often inhibits the development of some social skills. Medication was prescribed to the patient to inhibit the growth of any bacteria that might have been lingering in her stomach. An insurgent. A rebel, someone who takes part in a revolution, a person going against the established government or system. The riot started when 20 insurgents burned the library. The soldiers were trained to shoot any enemy insurgent on sight.